Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
4 games, actually, been Victor every single time, so showing us he can play the strong control mage in the Orianna, but not going for the tank top laner, not going...
As Bonnie will be discovered by BDD here.
Set's like nigh unkillable, so as long as he isn't either... Oh, hold that thought.
Oh dear, Doran might be in trouble. Rascal getting himself a decent shield. Tactical sweep, flash forward, that's going to be it, and that's a big okay as Gen G picks.
And he's going to, of course, teleport back into lane, but he might actually teleport back to his death. He's slowed already.
Oh no, he does still have the flash available, but the Hextech ultimatum will keep him in place, and Doran not even going to have the opportunity to flash. So already 0
This is a disaster.
He doesn't want to. And that's going to make things even more difficult. 2-0 Camille is
across the board. And these aggressive trades are tipping off Hybrid and Zeus that they're not alone in the bot lane.
Yep, Facebreaker will come through here. A lot of CC on to Zeus now, who does headbutt taxi his way over. The stun's beautiful, and Clid's taken down. This bottom lane cannot be under.
It was pretty good for KT heading into this mid game that we're about to run into.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, as there's a seismic shove. That's a beautiful one. Zeus trying to get on that taxi once again, but he's going the wrong direction. Gets himself a trample, but otherwise not going to be able to find it as Hybrid, not wanting to Killer Instinct one, but Camille does very much like a Trinity Force regardless.
Especially when she's this ahead, I think it's a pretty good choice. Uh-oh.
Yep, Zeus may be caught out again. Does have the ulti, but so does Life, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill with the Haymaker. 1-0-0, that 100% is still looking like it might continue for the support of Gen G. And they're going to transition into a Drake as well. I feel like the snowball.
Rotations, the vision control they've had. And that's Zeus twice now caught warding as Doran. Looks like he might be done here.
Oh no, Doran misses everything, and now Rascal should just be able to jump on top of him. There we go. That's the 3rd death for Doran. And the 2nd solo kill is going to be huge from Gen G. They have so many win conditions that they can
Their strong side is their top right now, as they could just non-stop harass Doran here. Force rotations up.
It's a Gnar under the wall as he goes back in, does manage to land that stun, and BDD just picks him up back to his Unbound Soul, and that is another dead Gnar. Is he even... Kai'Sa can jump in with the Killer Instinct relatively easily. But there we go. Zeus is going to start it up. That's going to be the ulti out from the Orianna, and a very easy pickup onto Clid.
Of course, got the Rift Herald now locked up.
Well, when you've got that much gold, maybe he just paid for his way out. As now, got a fight starting. There's another Pulverize, but only onto Life. Haymaker shield's good. It is going to be Gen G. The lockdown, the Drake is now Rascal. Just looks like an absolute monster in that backline. Bullets flying through, but no joy here from Ruler, as it looks like Gen G, they want to find more. They'll have to just settle with a dragon.
And get the Drake.
Okay, Gnar back. Yeah. Oh, that was cute. Almost manages to grab him there, but flash out there from BDD is good. Hybrid, Killer Instinct's in, but the flash is available, and Rascal avoids the spear, gets out with the hook shot. A little bit too safe is the Camille. I think, as now Yukal could be in trouble. That's the beautiful 2-man Facebreaker into the seismic shove. Yukal pulled back. He's going to go golden, but that's just to see his death, as he is going to be taken down. Almost takes Clid with him, but no, not going
at the moment. And 2.5 minutes to the next. Sure, it's a Cloud Drake, it's not amazing, but where do KT find that objective fight? I mean, Gen G might not even give them the fights they're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Hybrid has to supercharge his way out of that one. Gets stunned up. Not going to be able to protect this turret as he just to find someone and do something. But in the meantime, this dragon is going to go down.
It gets harder every time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well,
Hybrid's here.
No stun is going to land here, as now Hybrid is going to turn up. We'll see whether we can actually get the kill onto Rascal in the 1v2. And the answer might just be no. As Rascal goes golden, that's going to be a lot of extra damage. Flashes forward, and Hybrid is able to win it out despite missed timing on the Void Seeker. So, 1-for-1 trade there on the bottom side, but KT's getting pushed in top lane.
Really good. BDD's pushing it.
Okay, ulti forward. BDD looking for Yukal, who does go into his Zhonya's.
Life.
Should survive for the moment, but that's Life. Flashing on forward. That's a 2-man shockwave, but Ruler, just too much damage here on Gen G's side. It feels like these wallets are getting real heavy. As BDD trying to fight Bonnie, but the spear is going to connect. We'll see whether the Kitty Cat will get the pounce forward. Looks like the answer.
Stage. Collector's done. And he's looking for more, but the vision. Oh, that thought. Yukal.
Yep, Yukal is going to Yeah, ulti BDD, but he survives. And now, BDD not going to be so lucky as there's the shove, but not able to get it. I mean, Hybrid does now have his Runan, so at least, I mean, there's a spike to talk about, but the 1-3-1 is just too strong. From Gen G is Clid is going to lock out Hybrid, who tries to flash away, but he's not going to survive. All too easy. The collapse is too strong. Yeah, trading Baron for a Cloud Drake that is only #1 Cloud Drake just doesn't really mean too much. So this two-man's going to be very comfortable. You can see Rascal, he's going to be able to go back. Has
Flash
himself
the ability, but the angle is too good, so you can't go to the wall as well. What are you going to do? Terrifying.
So it hasn't happened yet. KT's still alive for the
In this
moment.
case,
But with Baron buff and so much
Reaper's Wall's out.
Yeah, this is like Hybrid being told to sit in the naughty corner over and over again by Clid. As, okay, Shockwave does come back, but doesn't really do too much, but they do manage to take down Live. The turret also doing some work here, but Gen G just feels like they're a little bit too strong as the curtain has been called. We're looking for Doran. Doesn't find him with the last bullet, but they will be able to take down this.
It's actually going to be a recall teleport from Rascal, and they are going to force the aggro to this top turret. And I thought Rascal might go for the bot turret and split it. Gold.
Yeah. Yeah, longest time held at over a 10k gold
I
depth.
hear the game is over. We're going to game 2.
Well, it looks like we might be going to game 2 anyway. So that Weaver's Wall is fantastic. Makes sure that that last inhibitor turret is going to fall. Inhibitor top lane will go down as well. Rascal has control. How to win a game without actually going for any sort of team fight whatsoever. Just understanding positioning is there. Shockwave does come through though, and Clid is going to be taken down early. Ulti from BDD isn't going to find too much as now Gen G looking to take a 4 versus 5. Bonnie extraordinarily low. Doran also going down. But Rascal might actually be traded for here as Gen G take out the Kai'Sa in the backside, and Rascal escapes.
Yeah,
somehow.
Rez.
I don't know. We're going to have to check back in on that one as the Facebreaker comes through, and that is going to be a big stun onto Zeus. But Life, unfortunately, is going to fall down a little bit ahead of his team. As you can see, good knock-up from BDD, and that's going to help secure this one. And I feel like this might be the end, Gen G. Even though it was a KT pick that started this fight off, it's still looking good as, okay, maybe Ruler was overstepping just
Minions.
a little. Because now we've got a fun 2v2 as BDD going to go into a very nice golden pose. Yukal also popping the Zhonya's. Bonnie diving back in as, yeah, Gen G are just going to win that 2v2 handedly. And the KT roster is, you know, I'd have the same feelings if I had to lock in the Gnar once again. I imagine that, you know, he's not going to play it if he doesn't want to, though, so...
Team fights, but he ends up deep warding that super hard, so he has a ton of information now about where Pantheon will be at any given time and how safe he'll be.
Well, let's see whether they have information on Clid, who's wrapping around already. Zeus is extremely low, though. Ruler's going to flash after him, doesn't land the auto, but then cleanses and immediately picks that one up. First blood going over to the Kai'Sa.
Cheaper, a little bit easier to scale that game, but it still takes a while as... Ooh, close call there.
Oh no, this could just be a dead Pantheon. Is Clid chasing after him? Life is going to turn up as well. The face is going to be broken unless the flash comes through, but it doesn't matter. Reckless swing, Clid grabs that kill. Misses the last undertow, but who cares? The stun's there from BDD.
It's just a few seconds too late working on his little rock boys.
Yeah, Yukal took a lot of damage while we were in that replay. Clid now looking for Bonnie. And yeah, taking a lot of damage. Has to throw out the shield. And now looking to try and turn things around. Death Ray's in. There's the flash forward, and Yukal grabs the kill. Yeah, and you got BDD sitting alongside being like, I have 300 health and no mana. What do you want me to do? But doesn't seem to matter here as Hybrid's going to take himself a Lantern Ride, grab at him, going to get some stuns up as well as the hook comes forward. Zeus trying to find even more as Yukal turns up. You mentioned the damage, and damn right, it is there. And Bonnie's going to be able to grab that kill. Able to have those mechanics work out in his favor. Scat of the Week is going to land a blind stun, I believe. I think they saw Zeus go into the bush. But that is going to be the ulti out from BDD. Life trying to grab the kill as the Haymaker will be able to do it in the end, but now no shield available. KT not wanting to do any more. As we see on the top side, another skirmish happening. The Dominus was popped, and now on the Rift on the LCK stage, you know, for the first time in quite a while. As he dives on in, looking for Rascal. That's going to be the Gnar into the wall, but Clid's going to turn up. Bonnie a little bit later, but that's going to be Ragnarok. And Doran is just going to be dead. BDD flashes on forward. 2 kills so easily as now Yukal. He's here, but it's 1 versus 3 now. Gravity Field comes through. Good stun onto BDD.
With that mid-teleport, and that perhaps didn't even know there was a ward in that brush. I'm guessing that's the main reason why he thought he was safe there, but obviously misjudging.
Well, there's the ulti as Hybrid is going to take the Lantern. Another immediate cleanse out of Ruler, who gets exhausted but still dives into the back line. Is going to be taken out here as the Flay does come back. Bonnie's going to be able to grab that kill. Haymaker collects Zeus. Is now BDD trying to save his support, his life trying to run away, but the Death Ray is named that for a reason. And Yukal just does a lot of damage, guys.
It's pretty insane, actually. It's 2 kills, 1 assist, so that's really helping out, building up his abilities.
Ooh. Another teleport towards the bottom side as Bonnie's skirmishing here with BDD and Clid, but that's 1 versus 2. Not exactly what you want here as Yukal once again has to run away, hightailing it. Seems to be in a 1v3 almost all game long, and this time he's going to be punished.
700 up over Doran, and that's with the kill he got and the 2 assists. Starting to make a big effort, or impact, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's a real dead Zeus. He's going to be taken down. Bonnie not going to find the spear there onto Clid, who just wants to eat himself a frog. He's going to be able to do so, unless Bonnie is going to get in here. Hybrid does have a fair bit of damage available here to him as Clid trying to turn it. Goredrinker, I believe, is online, but unfortunately, not quite enough damage. The Moonlight Vigil comes down. That's going to secure the Olaf. His life onto BDD. Doesn't even pick up turret aggro, though, and BDD very easily clears out that minion wave. As no stuns, picked the gap there, did Bonnie. Really nice movement. As now Rascal fighting Doran once again. Wallop only just landing as the ulti into the wall is good out of Doran. He's trying to keep this fight up, actually, as the second Wallop comes through. Gonna pick up that boulder now as Rascal trying to turn it on its face. Does he have the burst? Is the question. The answer is no, but Doran has a Lantern and a bunch of friends. Right up towards the top lane. No teleport or anything like that, so this should be just taken by Gen G. KT happy to give up a Cloud Drake, apparently.
He is continuing to be, you know, the most evolved player on this team in terms of what his value is and how his damage output is incredibly strong for those team fights we're coming up later. But
that's a high-value blue trinket, if ever I've seen one.
Certainly.
KT over to the side, 15 seconds on the Drake, and that's a beautiful hook. Zeus is so good, man. I don't know. He's just real good. Why was he, like, playing on all of these B squads for so long? Since, like, 2015. His Hybrid's dead.
Big killer instinct.
Ruler's also really good at this game as he cleanses and gets out of the way of the hook. And now Bonnie diving on top of him, but the stun's right there from BDD. Those mechanics on this Syndra are so beautiful as Doran now having to hightail it to his turret. Gets himself Mega Gnar, but
Yukal's damage output here. They dodge it.
He has so much AoE potential as well as Chaos Storm almost back available. Life looking for a flanking position as Doran's just going to push him out, but it looks like this Baron is just going to be taken by Gen G with no response. Life might fall, and that might be the only response we get as the fadeaway Hyperproc is going to get the set. But really nicely done so far. From Gen G, I think Ruler might actually be going towards a Nash's Tooth build that we haven't really seen too much from their Hybrid's just going to to be mowing through this turret with his
This happens with Aphelios and Crescendum every time he's left alone. When you look for a skirmish or you look for a pick and nobody gets it. I mean, the value is there.
Well, another Killer Instinct in here as Hybrid just evaporates Zeus. Now with a teleport in support. Bonnie can ult in if he wants to, and he is. So let's see whether Gen G has an answer for this as Clid is down extremely low. The Goredrinker doing a bunch of work as the Ragnarok was popped so early, and Kais is now popping off as he gets into the back line. Oh my god, Life is so good. Double kill now. Killer Instinct finally pops forward a double kill for Rascal. And it's going to be a full house. Kais is full across.
As they're completely ready for the ult in from Bonnie, and this is the fight that Yukal wants in the choke point to do his massive death ray damage, but there's no retreat. And going operation starts to come through for KT. They send Yukal into the top lane to try to push. Everybody's scattered around the map. The only area they have vision control is this Elder Drake, and now it's being taken away from by Gen G.
Okay, maybe Rascal's overstepped just a little bit. He goes golden as now Doran trying to keep Life out of this fight. Ruler on a ward, but I don't think there's anything they can do about it. Supercharges into the backline. The hook is going to miss because he's just so damn fast. 1 kill already. He's going to be able to take down the jungler and the rest of the bottom lane so comfortably. It's almost a quadra kill, as it could have been a penta to be perfectly honest. But Ruler's just playing with his food now.
I mean, they went for control of the wards around Baron. They rushed towards the area. That was the one area of the map KT had vision, and they forced that fight. Beautifully done. And once again, this new build on Ruler is popping off, and this ace is going to be the game.
Yep, that's going to be it. Gen G looking for their 2-0 to start off the season. Apparently, this is what you need to do. You just don't play in Kesper Cup, get as much rest as possible, have a really fun Christmas and New Year, and then just start smashing your opposition.